her sissy at? Rally, how you doing, Rally?
I'm doing great.
How about you, Felicia?
I'm doing great, partner.
Welcome to Monday Night Live, #PVT. Brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. If you know that whippersnapper ain't working anymore, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to take a walk into Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and get that whippersnapper snapping again. I know your old lady will be happy. She'll be happier than a hog in a field full of clover leaf. Yeah, but if you don't go to Dr. T's, she'll be feeling like lower than a hog's chin on market day, all right? So, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
Dr. T's Primary Care has that testosterone that'll get you going, make you feel good, make you feel young. It'll get your libido going, and your wife will be one happy camper. So give them a call, 956-441-2188, Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. And you ladies, you could use a little of that too. You know, you're not going to want him being all bronco busting out, you know? So give them a call. It's for ladies as well. Also want to thank our DWI expert, the law office of Renee A. Flores. Yes. If you've been drinking and you get pulled over and you see those Christmas lights behind your horse, you get off that horse and you can't walk straight, you might want to give him a call. And he'll help you get you out of that tanker and put you right in that court and get you the best he can. He's the DWI expert because he knows all about DWIs. It's the law office of Renee Flores, 956-316-1991. What a year. So let me start introducing the girls, the purdy girls from the show. Rally, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, I'm staying busy, but I'm glad that everyone's joining us today, so hey.
And we also got Felicia in the house. What's going on, Felicia?
What's up? I'm back. I was out last week.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was out.
Because my light was out last week.
Yeah, and, Ronnie James couldn't make it because he's working with the post office, and he says they've been getting all these truckloads of mail and packages that were stuck in San Antonio. They came down, and so they're really getting overworked. So he's working overtime. He's making some overtime money. Yeah. Ooh. Can't say no to that. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason we've got the Cotton Eye Joe is because we're feeling a little bit country today. Yeah. We've got from Buckin' Crazy, Mr. Roy Torres. Hey, Roy.
How you doing, Buck? You doing okay? I'm doing fine.
Yeah. You know, Roy, it's days like this I wish I had a job.
I got to tell you what, that's a hell of an intro, man. You guys are throwing a crazy-ass intro.
But you know why I wish I had a job on a day like this?
Why's that?
So I could ask for the day off, man.
Oh.
So what's going on, Roy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for the invite, guys. Appreciate it. This place is amazing, I got to tell you, man.
Right, dude. Yeah.
I've done a couple of TV shows, and it's nothing like this.
Oh,
this
bro.
is unique and very original.
Yeah, you better believe it, man. We're top notch. I mean, hell, we're barely starting, and we already got 18 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. That is awesome.
81 watching.
So what you need to do is you need to hit that thumbs up so the whole world can find out Roy Torres is here with us.
That's right.
And Buckin' Crazy is here with us. We're going to be seeing some clips from him in just a bit. But first, I got a what is it, a bone to pick with somebody, right?
Uh-oh.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
It's a bone to pick with somebody.
A bone, yes, a bone.
Mario Salazar.
Oh.
My.
Yeah, this guy, I had him here a couple of weeks back. I don't know, did you see the show, man?
I definitely saw
wearing that button-up shirt over a T-shirt and
That's
all
why I'm
that.
having a hard time sitting down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, more black.
You know, could you tell Mario was really nervous, dude?
Oh, dude. Yes, definitely, man. It was so obvious, man. It was so obvious.
So then this dude, because there's a wrestling event going on, put on the poster, babe,
Yes.
so people can see it. It's called Revival. It's happening Saturday, and I'll be making a special appearance, and I promise I won't get involved in anything, okay?
You can't.
I won't get involved, okay?
Yeah.
I won't get involved. And so Mario, I'm going through Instagram, and I see this freaking Instagram Live or whatever, and it's Mario Salazar opening his trap. Put it on, baby. I want to hear it.
What's up, wrestling fans? This is the most famous person you know, Mario Superstar Salazar, and I'm here to tell you Texas Wrestling League brings you Revival! Saturday, February 27th at the Edinburgh Activity Center, 123 Palm Drive. The doors open at 5, bell time 6 p.m. You get a chance to meet Buff Bagwell. You have a chance to meet Mario Superstar Salazar. Who doesn't want that in the Valley, dude? Who, you know who's gonna be there? My heated rival, RocknRollJames. Y le voy a tumbar el cantón si se pone rowdy el old band. We have a great lineup of wrestling matches for you. First time ever, the South Texas WrestleFest champion's gonna be crowned as ASF takes on Danny.
Oh my goodness.
The guy is running out of wind.
He really is.
He can barely make wind.
Yeah.
He's having breathing issues. And then he starts mentioning the matches that are going to happen this Saturday. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be badass, right? And he starts like stumbling and stuff. Put that part on, babe.
Triple threat match. We also have the Insidious one taking on Jasmine Allure. You might have seen her on AEW Dark. We have Isaiah James versus the juicy one, Danny Ramones. We have Carlos Franco versus Chris Austin. And thank you, Chris Austin, for helping me keep my luscious hair. This is what gives me power and my sense of humor. South Texas WrestleFest champion's gonna be crowned. Buff Bagwell, Mario Salazar. ¿Qué más quieren? Saturday, February 27th, Edinburgh Activity Center. I'll see you guys there. Doors open at 5, bell time 6 p.m. A los guachamos.
Did you see him stumble? Come on, bro.
Gosh.
Joe Biden reads the teleprompter better than you do, bro. Come on.
He's a natural, though.
You make Joe Biden look presidential. I'm gonna call him. Wait.
Joe Biden? Wow.
No, man, that guy has me on block, dude.
No sé nada.
Me tiene bandy block y la chica. Él habló Zuckerberg que me hagan block y la chica. Pero vamos a hablarle a Mario Salazar. Vamos a hablarle. We're going to put him on the spot.
His hair.
Yo, hello?
Hey, Mario.
Hey, what's up? Who's this?
It's Rock, dude. We're here at the hashtag PVT. Roy Torres and the girls, man.
Hey.
Oh, what's going on? Hey, saludos a todos, bro.
Hey, bro, ¿qué pasó con ese pinche Instagram promo que hiciste?
First of all, bro, I'm just so... I heard a rumor, bro. ¿Cómo se dice? Scuttlebutt. That's what they call it, scuttlebutt. You didn't want to come out to the event because you got all sensitive about people trolling you. And so I did that in one take, by the way. Pinche one take Jake, bro.
I could tell.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
One take. And I kind of threw shade at you, bro, because I know you're easily manipulated. And I'm like, I know Rock, he's been dealing with trolls. He doesn't want to come out. So déjame picarle, and I'll bet you he's gonna get all de volada, se va a poner todo rowdy. Like, Rock, you're a 50-year-old man starting fights on Facebook, güey. Ya, cálmate.
Oye, carnal.
Hey, dude, and look what it got me, bro. I know you can't afford me as a guest on PVT anymore. I'm the most famous guest you ever had there. But it's still cool to be live there with so many talented people. Roy Torres, Rally, Felicia, and that's it. That's about the extent of talented people that are there.
Oh, thanks, man.
By the way, I just want to send a shout out to Roy. Roy, I think you're super talented, and I want to work with you on a project that I have. And I won't say it live on air because I don't want anyone stealing the idea. Just like you stole my meme.
Wait a second.
He even took my watermark out, bro. But hey, dude, if you're gonna steal a meme, steal
so anyway, guys,
person alive,
wait a second.
You know what?
Wait,
I think you guys should include me in that wrestling match, man. Yeah.
What happened, Mario? This guy stole your meme and then reposted it or what?
I do a lot of that.
Bro, me quitó el watermark, bro.
The watermark, ladies and gentlemen, is when they put
logo.
the little logo on the picture so nobody will steal it, or if they steal it, the logo's under so they know whose it is. How the hell did you take it off, dude?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what
He's got a fave. It was his management team, and I was like, okay, está bueno.
Actually, yes. Yeah, management does control most of Facebook. Most of the media stuff, guys. I do have my personal.
If I get my meme stolen, bro, who better than Roy Torres, bro?
Yeah.
Good marketing, bro.
Well, if they have to steal your meme, that's desperation de amare, carnal, que no traes nada, carnal.
What do you mean? No, but hey, dude.
It's on, Mario. It's on.
Bro, like I made you relevant. What was it?
All right.
He makes you relevant.
You make me relevant.
CBT numbers, bro. That's all me. Yo quiero residual, carnal.
You make me relevant. Cállate la boca, chera. Hey,
I'm trying to read off a teleprompter, man. I'm not that good.
Cuando vengas para atrás, te pago con residuals una pizza, carnal, es lo que te voy a dar.
There you go.
Hey, I'll take it, bro. Hey, I'll put it as a tax write-off.
Órale, hey, Mario. I'll see you on Saturday night, and you better be ready, bro, because ¿sabes qué, carnal? I'm going to show that poster because I want everybody to be there because I'm going to take my shavers, vato, and there's I got to get my fucking revenge, dude. You understand me? You understand me?
Hey,
that hair that you're showing off on Instagram, I don't like it.
Bro,
it's a hair thing
I'm in
now.
contract talks with Head and Shoulders, bro. You don't touch my hair.
Hey,
I know you can't grow. Yeah, I took your hair away, bro.
You're in contact.
That was a fair fight.
You're in contact with Head and Shoulders because
I train harder. I train my wrestler harder. Leave my hair out of this, bro. I'm in contract negotiations with Head and Shoulders to be the next spokesperson. Le voy a quitar la chamba a Troy Palomalo, carnal.
Mira, ¿sabes qué?
Don't touch my hair, bro.
Mira, carnal. The reason you're in contact with Head and Shoulders is because you don't have a neck. All you have is Head and Shoulders, man.
By the way, I'm so glad you don't have me on. I'm glad you don't have me on FaceTime.
Yeah, so am I. And so are all the fans.
Because I'm wearing a shirt with a button shirt over it. Open.
Yeah, I know. And that's the way you're gonna show. You're gonna show off Saturday night, like that, man.
Yeah, just don't touch my hair, Rock. All right.
Ahí te guacho, Mario.
Hair is worth more.
Mario.
That's enough of him.
He goes on and on.
I love that one, man.
That's how fast I think.
Gotta make a new meme.
Head and Shoulders contacted you because you got no neck. So what the hell happened with that meme, dude? You stole
I have
meme?
no idea what he's talking about. Unless he's talking about, because I don't have him on Facebook. Now he might be talking about the Bucking Crazy page.
You gotta have him on Facebook, bro.
Well, my personal page.
Okay,
but he's probably talking about the Bucking Crazy band page run by Jason.
And what was the meme? Do you remember?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
Nothing. That threw me a curve right there.
Dude, everybody does that. Why is everybody crying about it?
I don't
You know
know
what I've done?
I tend to steal a lot of memes, though.
Yeah, and well, I do too. I mean, and I'll tell them I'm there stealing. You know,
it's partial, right? Or got to share. Whatever.
Yeah. But a lot of them times, hey, güey, si me la vas a robar, at least ponme un like o algo, güey.
Definitely, I do put a like. I put a heart.
Yeah. So Roy and Bucking Crazy, they got a new song on, and I think it's fabulous, man.
Thank you.
They put a video together. We got a piece of that video. Put it on, baby.
Okay.
Driving down a goodbye road, scanning through the radio, 'cause misery loves company, and here I am alone, dying for some steel guitar, and I hear somebody falling apart, to share my pain, but it sounds the same on every station in this car. But nobody's singing about love gone wrong, or being as lonely as the night is.
like it, bro.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, me
Thank
too.
you.
Dude.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it, guys.
Is that the first song? Is this the first song you ever recorded in Nashville?
The very first song, it was written by Johnny Garcia.
From Westlaco, bro.
Originally from Westlaco, Texas.
Yeah.
Played with Steve and his ballroom buddies. And
Yeah, dude. I remember Steve and his bar. I love that country era here in the Valley, bro.
Yes,
He had Bo Garza, Steve and his barroom buddies, Scott Randolph, and all these these guys that actually paved the road for a lot of the country bands now that they don't realize. But especially Steve Garza, right? That's his name. I think Steve Garza from Steve and his barroom buddies.
Yes, I believe that's his last name.
A friend of mine, Pelon, brought him back down. I think he's living in Nashville also.
He's also in Nashville.
And he was filling up the salones, with Steve because, he brought him
John
back.
Henry's back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 16 sneaking in, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Well, the song's written by Johnny Garcia, Adam Wood, and man, third name. I keep forgetting the third name. The credits are there. It was a song that he wrote about 6 years ago. My intentions were to go to Nashville and record 3 other songs that we already done, just kind of give it a different look. As soon as I got in the van and we took off from the Valley, Jason says, nope, he wants to record one of his originals and blah, blah, blah. And I'm one of those guys, I got to prepare at least a month or 2 to record a song. That's just me. There's some that, there's artists I met over there, can hand them the little paper and they'll look at it a couple of times and bam.
5 songs in
that's
one
not
day.
me.
And shit.
Yes. So, this was a song we ended up doing. I think we kind of wasted a trip, though, because on the way over there is when COVID hit me. Mm-hmm. I was starting to feel like crap.
Oh,
man.
did
I
you
felt
really?
like shit. Yeah, I went through it, man.
I remember that. You were up there kind of sick. So
Yeah.
you sang this song under the weather? Or what?
Well, so we get there. We had studio the following day. I thought it was my sinuses, allergies. Man, to go record in Nashville, the best time to go record from experience is from November till about March, because man, allergies will kick your ass over there. So I thought it was okay. Well, it's just that. Let me throw in some Zyrtec and blah blah blah, kind of bring the swelling down. And then I had no fever, and then I lost my sense of smell and taste. I was like, oh shit, I know what that is.
Well, that happens when I get a cold, dude.
Well, yeah.
When I get the flu, that happens.
It felt different. This one actually felt different. So I was like, okay. Next day, you go to the studio, try to do the song. Now, this song, the range to this song is this low to this high. It's way up there.
Yeah.
You got an open range. So I'm like, I can't do this. And
You were like
so
Richie Valens in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Doing all that. So anyway, so he goes, go home, go to the room, sleep it off. Maybe you'll feel better the next day. No, we were there 3 days. I couldn't do it. So we decided, you know what, let's just cut it here. Go back for about a month, get better. Not knowing I had COVID yet. And I never tested, but I'll explain that right now. And so on the way back, George Ariano went with us.
Oh, yeah, the drummer with the mohawk.
Yeah, he's with JDA.
Yeah.
So
Jaime de Anda.
he ends up driving. Jason's in the back. Jason never got sick. That freaked me out, man. He's got a great immune system. But anyway, George starts coughing, and he starts getting fever. I had no fever. He got it pretty bad, but the 18-hour drive felt like 48 hours.
Damn, I could just imagine, dude.
Yes, I remember getting home, the chills. I think my fever was about 100. That's about it, but mine was minimal. But I lost my taste and my sense of smell for about a month and a half. So anyway, prepared myself, went back, nailed it, man. Nailed it in a couple of tries, and turned out to be great, man. The way they work over there is amazing. It's a different world, man.
Yeah, dude, and you could tell the structure of the song, the whole.
It's totally different.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
strings and the melodies and all that. They have this formula up there,
Right.
because the song that you're doing, it's in the vein of what's the name of that guy that we used to from Atlanta, Georgia? I think he's from Georgia. That we wanted to go see. I think Fish went to go see him in Corpus. The guy that sings Green Tractor.
Oh, Jason Aldean.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jason Aldean.
it's
Oh,
like in
I
that
love
Jason Aldean music.
Right.
Yeah, and I love that stuff, man. It's great, and the music quality, man, was really different.
Wow.
But I gotta say, dude, that the other songs that you recorded before that were here locally, shit, I love those too, bro.
Yes. So do
Okay,
I.
see, those were my intentions. like Strange Thing.
Yeah.
Loving You in Mexico.
Yeah, dude.
Just we were trying to kind of pretty it up a little different, you know, because we went over there with the intentions of Texas country, because Nashville, and nothing against Nashville, but the music now is totally different. It's obvious, right?
Yeah. There's a hip hop element to it too now, right?
And you know what? I don't mind listening to it. It's cool. I wouldn't record anything like that, but you know, it's I mean, to each his own. But that's the first thing we talked about with Johnny. Look, this is what we want, and we don't want to leave our roots. You know, red dirt, accordion, blah blah blah. We want to add all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Texas.
Do it, yeah.
It's Texas.
Yeah, and this song's very commercial. It is. It's totally different. But going back to what you said earlier, the first two CDs we did were totally different. It had the Valley feel, you know.
And it was a different era too, dude. I mean, it was like how long ago did you record Strange Thing? Like 10 years ago?
No, like about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah,
casi 10 years, and then Loving You in Mexico was on that one, and
that was the first time I ever recorded as a vocalist. That was my first CD. We did a second CD. A lot of crap happened after that, man. Sorry, I know I keep going back and forth. Just a lot of shit, man. Management was all screwed up and blah, blah, blah.
I remember your brother was running your show.
Well, this was prior to him.
Okay, prior. So when did you start? Like in 2000 or what?
No.
Or were you in the 90s?
My daughter's 14. I want to say about 13 years ago. 2006, 2007, right around there.
So that's when you started. I mean, because to
me,
as
a vocalist, yeah.
When I to me, I feel like you've been doing this forever, dude.
Well, I've been in the music business, but not as a vocalist. You know, but as a vocalist.
Well, what were you before the vocalist?
I was just a guitar player. Did a lot of Tejano with Jesse Flores.
Okay.
You know, the Gaslight
So
bands.
you were playing guitar for bands and stuff.
Right,
but you weren't the front man.
I played with Alma Pulido. I did all that.
I never knew that, bro.
Yeah. I
never
did that for
freaking knew that.
For years, man. I was never a vocalist until maybe about.
Which, by the way, you're related to, right? Alma Pulido and Bobby and Roberto. And how are you related to him?
My mom's side, De La Garza.
Okay, and your mom's related to their mom?
Right.
Órale, ya, pues.
So it's
son los montes de ahí de Dana, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
They had
Romance.
Romance. Mario Montes, is your uncle, so he's your uncle?
Man, my mom's cousin. Something like that. Yeah, it's a long distance kind of thing.
But Dana,
like
man, always had
cousin.
music, dude.
Yeah.
And they were like the Montes, and there's always been some musicians coming out of Dana.
Right. The Yanis.
Yeah, Danny Yanis, that he was like our Esteban Jordan down here, bro. He used to do a lot of stuff.
Esteban's he lived in Dana,
He's
right?
from Elsa.
But he lived in Dana,
yeah,
too.
he lived north of Dana in this little torn down
I
colonia,
went there
bro.
back in my days.
Bro, I would go visit Steve Jordan, bro. And we're good friends, and the house was like totally dilapidated in una colonia.
Like a scary movie.
Yeah, but you'd walk in and he'd walk me to a little room where he had his studio, and that's where he would stay all day, man. He just recorded.
Yeah, it was always dark.
He didn't care about luxury or anything.
No,
like that.
no, man. The talent
was there for a while.
I was a fan. I still am.
And it was like the ABCs of musicians walking in and out of that house. Everybody wanted to be around him, bro.
Yeah.
So then you started in the 90s playing instruments?
Guitar for, my dad. My dad's oh, my gosh. I learned everything from my dad. I was that kid who never hung out with his buddies at the school parties or anything like that. I was always just following my dad, man, just staying home and learning everything I can absorb, and so, I learned the guitar, learned the bass, the drums, vocals. I just stuck to it, man. I stuck with my jefe. I was that kid that just stayed home.
And then what happened in 2005, 2006?
Let me tell you, I was living in Brownsville.
Okay.
I was living in Brownsville.
Why?
I was married.
Okay.
For about 15 years, and I just decided. Well, we decided to move down here to McAllen after 15 years, and I just had it just didn't. It's one of those things that didn't work out. By the way, we're the best of friends, though. I mean, my ex-wife and I are the best of friends.
Well, you have to. There's got to be some civility. But
of course,
so you moved to you met her. You were in Donna, and you met her. Like,
Well, no, check this out. Since you ask, I was going to school for medical assistant. She was my teacher.
oh yeah, that's that.
I aced that class.
You took.
I knew he was going to say. I knew he was going to say something. That smile, that smirk. I go, oh god.
You took one too many apples to class, bro.
Hey, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes.
Yo con una canasta de manzanas, bro, ahí en la escuela.
I go, gosh, here we go. That's why I said, oh, let me go and tell you. Yeah.
What year was this?
This was 96.
96.
I had just finished playing with Alma Pulido at the time, and I was going to school, and yeah, she was my personal development teacher, and we just, you know, we graduated, and
it really developed personally, didn't it?
So we kicked it off, and you know, 22 years old, man. I was married, and the deal was I didn't want any kids.
Hey, where were you going to school? There in McAllen or Donna? Or where was
right
it?
here in McAllen. It was
Okay.
at the Southern Careers.
And then you ended up in Brownsville?
Well, because then she picked up a job working with Avon as a district manager, running part of the valley.
Those roll-ons are the
Well, yeah.
best, bro.
She wasn't a salesperson, but
Oh,
she
okay.
ran part of the valley. She worked directly with the company in New York. So we had all these trips, man. Italy, Paris.
Wow,
Yeah, it was awesome.
London,
fancy.
Paris, London,
Grateful,
Munich.
yeah.
Everybody talk
Dude,
about pop music.
I was so young and stupid. She's like, "Well, we're going to Paris. You want to go?" No, because I want to go hang out with my friends. Now I regret that, but I did go to Paris, so yeah, I did go. But so you know, I didn't want any kids. We talked about it. It's like, all right, you know, she's a workaholic. She's a great person, and it just didn't work out right. But then, but prior to all that, she throws it at me. She wants a baby, and I was like, oh gosh, okay. Find out we both can't have it, but we went through the in vitro stages. So Mija was born 2006.
Wow.
Amazing, yes. My baby. This is my best friend, man. My
Yeah.
partner. I love her so much. And so it didn't work out. We moved here. Mija was probably about 3-4 months. Then we moved to McAllen. I forgot the name, Daffodil or something like that. And,
That's close by here.
Yeah, and we were there for a little bit. I had to be honest. I didn't want to lie to her or anything. I said, you know what? Why am I going to lie to you? It's not going to work. So we decided to go our separate ways. And then 3 months after that, my little girl was diagnosed with cancer, leukemia.
Oh, wow.
So going through all that, man,
I seen what you were going through on social media, you know, I mean, I could just imagine the weight of that, and then doing what you're wanting to do, your career and all that, dude. And so then what happened, bro?
So then, I think that's what did it for us. We made it an adventure. We decided we gotta get along. We gotta be best friends. We're still family, no matter what. You know, we gotta worry about her. So I get choked up with it. So the doctor comes. She had a fever,
And she
one
was
day.
little when that happened,
Yeah,
right?
she's about 3.5.
3.5 years
4
old.
Yeah.
And what kind of cancer was it?
ALL leukemia.
Oh man,
It's crazy. You think leukemia, and you instantly think death. And I had a concert that night with Aaron Watson, as a matter of fact.
yeah.
And I was like, how am I gonna do this? Like, my poor little girl. How do I go on with life? And I had my thing with God. I was like, yeah, this. And
I could imagine,
oh,
bro. I
gosh.
mean, just getting that
It's
news,
like-
dude, is like devastating, bro.
We tried so hard for years to have her, and then just to have her for a little bit. I go, I'm not taking that. No way.
Wow.
So we got to figure this out. So she had a fever one day, and I remember getting a call at 9 a.m. My stupid party days, man. They couldn't get a hold of me. Finally, my sister got a hold of me. She's trying to call you, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, we're at the doctor's office. She's about that white. You need to come in.
See, he pointed at this.
That's how pale she was.
Wow.
And my little girl's always been just jolly. I mean, she's always turned the negative into positive. I don't know if you ever see her. She's just smiling. She's just a happy little girl.
That's what saved her, bro.
I think so. But we had a hard time because we could never tell she was sick. You know, you see her in the hospital pictures, and she's doing funny, crazy ass things, man. So her spirits are very high, man. You know, and the doctor did calm us down and said, "Look, I know you're thinking the worst, but it sounds ugly what I'm about to say, but this is what he said, his exact words. but it's not the bad one. And I'm like, well, to me, leukemia is bad all around, you know?
Yeah.
He goes, no, the survival rate on this is out the door, yes. So it gave me a little hope. Didn't want to cry in front of my little girl. So about 3 hours after the news, I was like, I got to go. I got to make money. I have to. So I had a concert that night. Went over there. Had to keep a smile on stage. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, bro.
I could imagine,
man. And it was crazy. So we did make it an adventure. She was able to understand, so we did tell her the truth. Look, something's real bad. We're going to make sure you're okay. And we explained everything to her. And she's like, okay, Dad, you know. She's just a jolly little girl. She still is, you know.
How old is she now, man?
She's 14, going to be 15 in June. Her quince is June, June 19th. She's a freshman varsity cheerleader.
Wow.
For Sherryland. Yeah, you know, the doctor says she's going to have a learning disability, a height growth problem, and blah, blah. She's fine.
Wow.
A's, B's. You know,
what school is she going to? She's in Donna?
Sherryland.
Sherryland? Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome,
she's
bro.
going to Sherryland. So
Good schools there, Brian.
yes. Big difference, man. I could tell. I mean, her grades went up. Nothing against any other school, right? But Sherryland is a very great school, man.
Yeah.
Very good. I mean,
They almost went to
say I
state
know
this
manches
year, bro.
and-
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of Mexican nationals that live in Sherryland.
Yes.
They open up a lot of businesses there. And
oh,
stuff.
yeah.
But
yeah.
the Pioneers team almost made it to state this year. So,
exactly, man.
I mean, and they've been around for like 4 years, maybe.
Then that
Something
quarterback
like that.
got signed.
Yeah.
He got signed for
Good players, man.
San Antonio.
Like most of the professional players, like golf and
They're actually
baseball.
from Sherryland.
Yeah, baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
And
Yeah.
football.
That's
you know?
right.
Yeah.
N-
There's
never-
that one, Leo Aragus from Harlingen that was a punter. And then the
La
guy,
Jolla,
Yeah,
the Jets.
yeah, the kicker.
Yeah, the kicker.
Yeah. And then we had
Donna. No, I'm just joking. No,
hey,
I love Donna.
wait a second.
I'm a Redskin.
Wait a second.
District champs, baby.
Donna is the only Valley city
right.
that has a state championship
That's
in
right.
football.
That's right.
Really?
The only
history.
yeah, in history.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There hasn't, and it was like 1963.
Mm-hmm.
When there was like
1963.
10 teams in Texas. No, just kidding.
Oh,
Not just kidding.
That's a Dallas fan. A Dallas fan for you
I'm
right
just
there.
joking, I'm just joking. No, actually, that is really awesome that Donna has the only football state championship
Right.
in the Valley.
Yeah.
And that is awesome, man. So,
When football was football, though. Man.
yeah, they didn't wear all that. It wasn't like, you hit hard.
First collar,
Yeah.
But yeah, and so going back to that, Tamika, God bless her soul, man. She's doing great. I was with her, as a matter of fact. I think she's on. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
Olivia.
Hi.
I love you and miss you. I just called her before I got off the truck. But yeah, she's been doing great. She gets her checkups. She's considered a cancer survivor now. After she goes to visit every 5 years, I think.
Is it Galveston? Or did
No,
you take
we're
it?
actually here in McAllen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're.
So she didn't have to take that trip to Galveston.
No,
and ring that
no.
bell and all
No,
that,
no.
right?
Well, she did it over here.
she did it over
She
here.
did it over here, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's doing good. Her mom raised her very well. Her
That's
mom's
good,
awesome, man.
And then you've been there for her too, bro. How
you
many
know,
people would stick it out, dude? Or I mean, there's, that's something that's very commendable as well, man. And sometimes we don't get, the appreciation sometimes that we deserve as fathers.
just her being around is fine for me.
Yeah,
man.
dude. It's just like but people don't understand the personal life
Right.
of a musician. It's not easy. You have to play, you have to perform. Sometimes you have to leave,
Right.
and late nights, and and then having to get up
Oh,
early.
it's
And
terrible.
I'd freak out. Like sometimes I'd see you guys playing somewhere until around 2 a.m, and then I'd see you posting at 9 a.m. with your daughter. Having to do something with her.
Right.
And I was like,
I take that the day before. No, I'm just joking. And then posted it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was tough. I remember playing at some gigs and then showing up to the hospital at 4 a.m. 4 a.m, and she'd be there for about 2 weeks, and it was tough.
I
It was
bet,
very
man.
tough. But I give her mom most of the credit, man, because her mom really, the times I wasn't around, she picked it up, and
Yeah, that's good,
she's,
man.
She's a good buddy of
Beautiful.
mine.
Yeah, got to give
awesome.
credit where credit is due.
That's right. That's right. But
So then 2006, you decided to start your own band.
Yeah.
Who got you? Who gave you the bug to do it?
I was. You know who did? Miss Jan from Mustangs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I used to go to Mustangs, and I was already separated singing. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out now. I remember going to check out Roy Solis, man, all the time on Fridays. And
I want to
get
invite
super
him
packed.
over to the show too,
Yes,
man.
He's a cool,
Roy.
I think he's Johnny's cousin.
I love his music, and he's gone to Nashville to record too. And
Exactly.
the songs that he has is Great Corpus Christi.
He's
and
opened
Sipping on a
up the doors
Six-Pack.
for me, man. I've looked up to a lot of great
It's a
musicians.
toda
yeah.
madre, vato, bien humble el
Very
vato,
nice
bro.
guy, man.
Bien humble, de madre, bro.
Real nice guy.
Yeah, we gotta have him. I gotta call him up
Yeah.
to bring him on the
Mhm.
show.
Yes.
We ran into him in Green, Texas one time, bro.
We did.
He's always laughing.
We were there to see Charlie Crockett, right?
We were in line. We were in line
Yeah.
right outside Green
And
Hall.
he showed up. I
Really?
was like, hey, what are you doing, Roy? My dad was with us, and he goes, no, pues nomás, we just got a while here. Vamos pa Green, go check it out. And I'm like, we're about to see Charlie Crockett, dude. We had a great time there at that, what's the name of that? Green Hall, right?
Green Hall, yes.
Yeah.
Green Hall, yeah.
Man, it'd
I played there, yeah.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, I did a live recording there. I just never released it. The guy who ran sound for Randy Travis recorded us live.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. Green Hall, man.
Man,
I mean,
I
not
wish-
Green Hall. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm getting that confused. No. I was actually invited to play there. I was playing at Copeland
Copeland.
Dance Hall. Yeah, that's
That's
like-
another. There's quite a few old school
Yeah, I'm
dance halls
sorry.
up there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
because
thrown off.
Green Hall is tough to get into,
It
bro.
is. It is.
I mean,
it was brought up once, but I had a gig at Copeland, which is like northeast of Austin or something like that. It's way
Yeah.
out there.
No, there's a couple of them out there, man. The Broken Spoke, I think, is one of them too. That has like the old school style of Western music. But yeah, Green Hall is real tough, man. I had a friend that he said he had to badger them for a year every
Really?
day, like 3 emails until they
Every
finally gave him a
day,
little
yes.
break.
Yeah.
It's
but-
historical. of
Because
course.
everybody wants to play
Yeah.
there, dude. Everybody wants to play there. I wanted to play there with my band, and it's like, forget it. I mean, that's one of the bucket lists that it might not end up happening, But
It'll
still, there's a
happen.
lot of other places to perform and play. So Roy Solis is the one that got you involved.
Yeah,
in this?
yeah. So I went to go check him out. I was with Hector Teo, the ex-drummer for the Chamacos. I go, let's go check him out, man. All right. So we go, and Roy was the first one to let me on stage and just let me do my thing. And I was like, wow, maybe I should. I knew one song, Folsom Prison, bro, and I still play it. Jason gets pissed off, but people love it.
Yeah.
So I said, maybe I should. No. So then I ran into Jan because I did one song with the Tejano band at, what was it, Pepe's on the River or The River or whatever it was called. She was there, and she goes, you should make your own band. You should become a vocalist. So I did, and she kind of gave me that little, that key to open the door and just she gave me the animo to do it.
Yeah.
So I got to give Jan a lot of credit, man, and Mr. Pete.
And is that place still open, man?
No, not right now.
No?
No, nothing that I know of. No, I passed by maybe not too long ago, and it's been just completely shut for right now.
Well, let's see if we could sing the song that you started with there at with Roy Solis. Folsom Prison Blues or something. You know the lyrics to it, right?
I think I do.
Putting him on the spot.
Yeah. Mr. Roy Torres.
I hear the train a coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison,
Yeah.
and time keeps dragging on.
Don't bring me in no duels.
But the train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio.
And I was just a baby.
And I was just a baby. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't you ever play with guns, just to watch him die.
There we go.
And I forgot. I hang my head and cry. And that's when he turns around and goes like this.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies. I just watched it the day before yesterday on cable,
Yeah.
man.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
So then, when you started after Roy, when you walked out, when you walked, and it's Roy, two Roys,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Roy
That's
Tocayo.
okay.
They call him Tocayo. It was Tocayo. But yeah, so
you got out of there, and then what happened, man? I mean,
so then I was playing with, I forgot who. Oh, you know who I was playing with? Bobby Sanchez. I was helping him out on guitar.
El Grupo Filoso
Yes.
from Mission.
We were playing over the river, and
Saludo pa Bobby.
I did.
By the way, and a shout out to Hector Teo también.
Hector Teo, what's going on,
the
brother?
drummer, I remember him too, man. We partied before.
Anyways, so then after that, I was playing. I did Neon Moon, I believe, and Jan's like, "You need to become a vocalist." I'm like, "And you are?" "Oh, I'm Jan, blah blah blah, Mustangs." I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I'd love to do that." I go, let me get a band together and go jam over there. And she's like, yeah, I think it took me about 2 years to get in that gig because Roy was there, But yeah, she has a lot to do with what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then so you went out and you got a band right away, or did you?
Yeah, and then we started off in Harlingen at Wild Bill's back in the day, man, and I was a house band there. But I was
your brother managing you that time?
Not yet, not yet.
Who did you go to get this thing rolling? Like, how did you like?
It was just me and my cousin Greg Coronel, man.
And you got a band together and you just jammed and
I go, do you have a system? He's like, yeah. I go, okay, can you talk to people for me? Yeah, see, yeah. From down in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
And okay, so then he ended up getting me at Wild Bill's, and Bill's like, okay, brother, hey,
Harlingen,
brother. Hey, bro, yeah, Harlingen. The old Shooters, and he's like, you guys, looking for a new band and like to try you out, but you got to come and play for free. And I was like, yeah, of course, definitely, He loved it, gave us a deal. We were playing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for like 4 years, 5 years,
wow,
man.
yeah,
So I had no life. I was a weekend warrior from hell and dealing with Mija at the same time, being separated. So it's like going to take care of her when her mom was working. It was crazy, bro. Yes, I mean... And then the life I lived, bro. I mean, the alcohol was crazy, man. I mean, how I'm alive, I have no idea.
Well, that's what kept us going.
Wow.
It did.
It's fuel.
It is. You know what? No one understands that. It's fuel.
I could be tired as hell, and when I take that drink with whiskey,
right,
man, I'd go ready to go. Right. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It was weird when it was like that. Yeah. No matter how tired I was, man, I was on 2-3 hours of sleep. Give me a shot of whiskey and some, or a Jack and double Coke. Or a double Coke with double Jack, and man, I was done. I'm good for the night.
Yeah, but over there we were up till 5-6 in the morning, and he closed up. Then we'd go home. And this was 4 times a week for 4 or 5 years, man. And I was living in Mission at the time, so it was from Harlingen to Mission. I was stupid, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just you had the.
But I lived the rock life,
Well, but you were young. You had the energy to do it. We get a little older, it's a little different. It's like, man, chinga, está muy lejos, carnal. It is.
Yes.
But I'll be there anyway, And we don't have the luxury of, getting into that alcohol anymore, bro. Right. I mean, because, there were times that it got out of hand, In my case, I don't know about yours, but but being in the band, and I was in a heavy metal band, back in the 90s, and dude, it was fast as hell.
Yeah, it was a band.
Blind Justice.
Blind Justice. You guys are at the Villarreal opening up in concert and stuff. Man. I was too young to go, man.
This was 93, 92, dude. You were still were you still in high school?
Well, yeah. I graduated in 93.
Yeah, so you were still in high school, and I
was with Dad, man. I was at all Tocadas, man. That's the only concert I went to, man.
Yeah, no hombre, pero so it was crazy. And then you had some other management then, right? Who was it?
Yeah, so then my brother came in. He was with us. Okay, this is probably 2 years into the Wild Bills thing.
It was probably like 2011, 2010.
Somewhere around there.
Because when I started my band.
Right, yes.
He was my contact with you guys.
Yeah, we started. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he came in for about a year or two. It's tough to work with family, It's just one of those things. Sometimes it works, and sometimes in this case it didn't work. So we went our separate ways. And Jason, Okay, we went our separate ways. There's a lot behind that. Gosh,
but Jason was in the band when that happened.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't.
He was. Jason, my band had just left me 2 days before a major concert. This is the second time this has happened to me.
And why the hell did they do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how it is.
You wanted more money and all that.
You know, you're gigging a lot. You got a hit that's out there, and people are calling and hiring you. But we're all friends. We're all friends now. It's past.
It's kind of tough to be, because when we were growing up as kids, being in a band was a democracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, we split all the money equally amongst everybody. And when you're running a band, there's a lot of, there's one guy that's going to take most of the the job or the work load as far as booking and getting everything together in order for the band to be able to function and succeed. And it seems kind of like unfair to give him the exact same amount for everybody that just comes in and plugs in and plays. You know what I mean? So there's got to be some sort of agreement where this is what y'all get, and this is because we need to invest some of the money into recording new songs,
exactly.
Releasing new material, putting the music on YouTube and Spotify isn't free.
Wear and tear on speakers, cords,
vehicles and stuff like that. So, but there's got to be some sort of agreement or negotiation to where
Well, there has to be a leader watching out for the business side of things.
Right.
So it has to be that one person that kind of takes the reins and.
And that's where Jason came in, right?
Well, no, before that, he's almost in there. But before that, Bill started taking over. I wasn't really going out of the club that much.
That's right. He financed your first CD.
First 2 CDs.
Yeah.
And he got involved with it. And, he was cool with us. And he did a good job. The only thing is he didn't want me leaving the club. He didn't want me promoting this. I go, how am I going to promote myself? I mean, the smart thing to do is let me go out there where you're going to make sales off the CD.
Yeah.
But
and plus everywhere you go, you can say you're playing there.
Exactly.
It's like he wanted to lock you guys down just because he financed
so
the 2 CDs.
I didn't like that, and
I don't think it's a fair thing.
It wasn't, and so I don't know if you could say he fired me from my group, or he got rid of me, or what. But the whole band stayed, and they ended up with John Gonzalez and John Gonzalez, who's the writer of Strange Thing, all both CDs, great songwriter.
Yeah, what was the name of the band they had?
Honky Tonk All Stars.
Yeah.
So they did their thing, and I was already bummed out. I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? So I like to give a shout out again to Mr. Pete and Jan, because they said, you know what, we know what you can do. Come over here. And I was a house band there for a few years.
You had already proved yourself over there.
I did.
And then Roy was moving around too, right?
Right.
Roy started moving out and doing other things, and so that was an opportunity for you to get in there and stay steady.
Right.
Yeah. So then Jason came in.
So then I had a concert. Okay, I had a concert at the Villarreal with Rodney Atkins, and it was going to be my first major concert. And I was like, whoa. So I'm up there and I'm performing, and I see a guy come from real far. Short, dirty ass haircut. Love you, Jason, but. And he was wasted. He was just walking around. I go, God damn, is that Jason Moreno? Jason was like this in high school, bro.
Yeah.
And I go, whoa. Love you, brother.
Chingo de fast food. Yeah, mirón guy.
So I go up to him like, Jason, I go, what's up, man? It's me, Roy. Jason and I go high school, man. I mean, we used to jam out back in the day. We were both in EMS, volunteer. Yeah, we it was off and on, man. There's some years in between us, but he's a year older than me. He was a sophomore when I was a freshman. So anyway, I go, how about? I knew he was a smart guy. Jason's a very smart guy, dude. I go, how about managing me? He's like, no, man. Yeah. You had a few beers, a few cases, whatever. It looked like
a few cases. Yeah. That's what we say when we get pulled over. Yeah. I only had a couple.
2 or 3.
Yeah, just a couple.
So I go, and he's like, no, man. No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm working over here. All right, man. So here I am, man, just trying to get. I had Robert Romero on drums. Robert goes, dude, I'll get us some gigs, bro. At the Horseman Saloon.
Yeah.
In
Weslaco.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first times I played with you.
The Tames brothers.
I was so excited to see you guys. I was like, we
did a benefit there for somebody.
Yeah. But Robert got us in there, and that's how I got to meet the Tames family. Rick Tames, Man,
good people, man. Humble,
Yes.
big
Very
heart.
good people.
Their dad was, man,
Yes,
an
he was
awesome.
the greatest. I call him Pops, man.
They loved their dad, man. Que en paz descanse.
Yes, they are literally beautiful people. Man.
Uh-huh.
They will give you the shirt off the back.
Yes,
man.
they will, man.
They're just good
Yes.
people. And so Jason comes over. I guess he decided to go check me out, and I go, bring your guitar, man. I know you got a guitar in there. Yeah, all right. Join us on stage. All right. So-
Jason knew how to play guitar?
Yeah. We back in the day, we jammed every now and then. You know,
I didn't know he. I thought he never knew how to play
I
that.
thought he knew
just
before I did.
he
Man.
just learned. I thought he learned when he joined you.
No.
Wow,
So he knew.
wow.
I think it was
Because they used to say that Jason wouldn't plug his guitar in or something like when he's playing or something like that.
I don't know who said.
Yeah, Jason. That was a rumor going around that your guitar wasn't plugged in or your volume was all the way down, and you were just pretending to play, bro.
I've never heard this story, bro, but you're gonna be surprised at the end of this conversation. You're gonna be wow by Jason.
Wow.
So anyway, he ends up saying, "Okay, man, I'll be your manager," and he cleaned up everything, cleaned house. And we did this, and then we shot our first video, "Strange Thing," which is at 800,000 views.
Congratulations.
dude.
And I was like,
Wow.
See, he made that happen.
And
I was
you
like,
know what? We were playing together when you were filming some of it in Donna at that park, at that
That's
festival
true.
Yeah,
during the day.
Yeah, this is like the final scene.
On that video, you could see the Whiskey Deep banner behind you guys when you're on stage.
We did some gigs together, man. We did a few gigs.
we always helped each other. I got you guys.
You've always helped us out.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
That's the way I am, bro. Yeah.
And that's another story I want to get into.
Because I like you guys. I mean, I like the way you all perform, and y'all are a toda madre, you know? I mean, that's what I like.
So then Jason decides to come in, and he, you know, like I said, he cleaned the house and he fixed everything up, and so we got the Strange Thing video, and it just went bigger, and so ever since then, man, Jason's been hustling, bro. He's the one who got me to Nashville. He got me to Nashville. You know, I stopped work. I stopped the music. I tried to get out of it.
Yeah, you went to the oil fields, right?
I worked a little bit.
How was that, man?
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Where were you?
I was in Odessa.
Odessa?
Yeah, I was working 18-degree weather, man. That hurts. And I was working with water.
Oh no.
So for 12 hours a day, man.
Water
I'm
or
freezing.
ice?
Those two combinations are terrible.
and yeah, it was fun. But then I had this calling, man. Music, man. It lasted 8 months in Odessa, and Jason's like, bro, Johnny just called. He wants to do it, man. And I was like, Johnny from Nashville? Yeah. Wow. I had to sit down for a minute. I was like, yeah, I'd love to work with him. He's a legend.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, he plays with Trisha Yearwood.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah, he's like the music director on stage.
He runs the whole, yeah.
Yeah. Y es aquí de Hueslaco, el vato, bro.
Go, man. Such a humble guy, man. Another guy that's very
And talented, bro.
God.
He's got a
Listen to his
mind
stuff.
like...
Heartbreak song, man.
Yeah.
So, Jason, he's like, you know what? We got to stop this looking for a writer and blah, blah, blah. Let's do it ourselves, man. Let's put some originals out there. So we actually have one coming out. It should be mastered this week. We should get it this week. It's a song written by Jason.
And that you recorded over there.
Right. I can't say much about it, but you will.
Was this the second time you all went, or the first time you
This
went?
is the
You
third
knocked these
time.
two. Okay, the third time.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. This is the fourth time. We just got back a few weeks ago. I nailed that song, and we wrote 3 other songs that are still in Nashville. But Jason is getting into producing and writing. I give him so much credit. This guy can hustle, bro.
Yeah. He needs to do the publishing as well, bro.
Yeah, he's getting into that.
I've seen a lot of videos where you've got these rappers and all that said, hey, we took over our publishing. Pete Astudillo, we talked to him, and he said, we got our publishing rights, you know.
Yeah.
We started publishing our own music, me and AB, and, you know, and that's what's kept us going through this COVID, dude.
Right.
The publishing rights, you know, and the royalties and all that stuff. Before, a record label would record you, and they would publish a song for you. So that song, from there on in, they're getting all the publishing royalties and stuff.
We're very independent. We're trying to.
Yeah.
You know.
It's awesome, man.
But yeah, he's you know, you're talking about the acoustic thing, but I was like, man, this guy has come a long way. You've seen the work he's done, man. I mean, he's just.
Well, he's a go-getter, bro.
Yes, he's a hustler.
Yeah.
To go get her.
Yeah.
Better than to go get him.
Yeah.
But
and he still has long hair and everything,
he
bro.
does, bro.
I mean,
He
I can
doesn't-
barely grow any, dude.
He doesn't look like
Yeah.
Jason anymore,
Yeah,
man.
no, he doesn't.
He's got an image.
If you look at the video, we're going to put the video link at the bottom in the description so everybody can go to the video and check it out, the brand new one. Jason's a guy with the badass brown hair and the glasses and long hair. And by the way, JR Martinez is on there as well.
JR, man.
was
Whiskey D.
noticing
Our
that.
guitar
Yes.
player from
Yeah.
Whiskey D, man. You all asked him to be on the
Yes,
video.
yes. Thank you, JR. He's such
Appreciate
a
it.
talented guy. And I would always get on Facebook just to see what Rock and Jason and Robert Romero have to say, dude. Because, oh my God, you guys would go so bad, dude. I'd be like, what the? And then Rock would throw my name in there. I was like, what the hell did I do, Rock? You know, I was like,
I'll tag him in.
Oh my gosh.
He's not going to get away with
I
it.
never say anything towards this guy because he'll bash the hell out of me.
Oh my
No, I won't. It's all just joking. It's just jokes.
There's some people that started off and then they get all pissed off, you know?
Oh yeah,
you know,
they like to get into the kitchen, but then they can't
They
handle.
can't go for the long run,
heat,
man.
Yeah, like I was thinking, I'm wearing this cap and I'm waiting for somebody to put in
Oh,
the chat zone,
yes.
ponle casa,
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Yeah. No, that's,
Somebody did earlier.
Really?
They commented. Yeah, ponle casa.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I saw a comment like that. Yeah.
BNC, toquilla, dame pinche rock, ponle casa, carnal.
Ponle casa,
Yeah,
carnal. Déjale.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to say it because the young ladies here. But, yeah, I'd always get on Facebook to see, just straight up search James and see what's going on, man. And sure enough,
Yeah.
it's like this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, shit.
Yeah, my posts always have about 100,
Oh
know.
my gosh.
And they start, and I wake up the next day and they're still going at it on
That's
there.
crazy.
One thing I did learn from you before we change the subject is I remember you give me advice. Don't let the haters get to you.
Nah. And people,
And in the beginning, I'd get so butthurt.
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know how to take this in. I'd be like, after a while, I was like, screw that. They're the first ones there. They're the first ones looking up your video. They're the first ones in line.
And besides that, their friends find out that they went on your video and that they're on your, because
They're the
when they
best
open
thing.
up it says so and so reacted to so and so, or so and so commented on so and so. So they're like, well, what did he comment? So then they look to that and they see you, and then if he's saying "bucking crazy sucks," then that person will say, really? Well, let me check that out. And then
Right.
you know what? They become a fan, dude. So
I thank 'em. I thank 'em.
They don't realize, haters don't realize that they're attracting
Right.
more potential fan base to the person they're hating on. You know what I mean?
We're nothing without them.
Yeah, it's called engagement.
Right.
That's what it's called nowadays. That's what everybody, like all these newscasters and pundits that are on the news, they like to put stuff on there that makes people, steam with hate and anger, because they end up engaging and they're going to say something. They were saying that out of all the emotions, the emotion that makes people react and comment more often is the anger emotion.
Right.
Better than happiness, better than sadness. Sadness también, prayers.
Right.
But if you really want to start a royo, man,
You gotta get people angry.
Yeah, you got to get them angry.
Yeah.
And then they
They
start.
like the drama.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you'll have people defend you, and then there'll be people that. And so when you got a whole roll like that going on your posting, people are seeing your product.
Right.
So it's one of those things where you just gotta keep it at the back of the head. Don't take anything personal. I don't know if you've seen some of the comments that come on my stuff that they get real personal with me, bro.
Yes.
I mean, they call me names and they do all
Mine
kinds-
aren't that bad.
Yeah.
No, mine are not that bad.
Yeah, and even my daughter, man, one time she got pissed off with one guy that called me a crackhead or something.
Then
I did see that.
He blocked me. Like he just blocked me, which is fine. But like I did it in a I try to do it in a
Conversational
classy way.
Well-
I wasn't gonna bash him back. I was just
what
saying.
Fish did was screenshot what he put and then put it on hers and says, "Man, these people have no idea." You know what I mean? Yeah. And so the guy,
It's a serious matter overall.
I left the comment on that, as a matter of fact.
yeah,
I did.
and so, but he said that I was better when I was a crackhead or something like that.
Yeah, I
and
remember
so,
that.
but I was like, he messaged me and he said he was very sorry about it.
Oh.
And he
Wow.
apologized. I said, dude, ¿sabes qué, bro? No hay pedo, bro. Hey, I've been
that's a
called
big
worse.
review right there.
I've been called worse. Hey, I appreciate you commenting, man. Don't worry about it. No, but I shouldn't have done that.
probably
and,
had a bad
I
day
know
or-
Yeah, that's something else you got to think about. You know, everybody's having their own little war they're dealing with, and sometimes they lash out on somebody else.
And it's
That's
also
not
how
fair,
it's also
though.
how you respond to it too. Like if you would have responded as brutal as he did, then he wouldn't have said sorry because you would have told him something just as bad. But when he realized, okay, you know what, he didn't respond to me the way I responded to him, and then his daughter didn't respond to me, you know, in a brutal way either. Like, you know, I'm sorry, that was messed up. They realized
we didn't respond in a brutal way, but we still made him feel like shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there's ways of doing that without being real like vulgar.
Yeah.
Some people can't help but be vulgar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was like that, and with that being said, man, I'd like to apologize to all the fans.
Especially Mario Salazar, who you stole his meme from, bro. You know.
He actually.
I ain't gonna apologize to Mario, man.
Yeah, he actually sent the picture of the alleged meme.
Yeah, he did.
He did. I saw it come down on your screen, but I can't insert it. So,
That was
So
that was
you're
a
gonna
Jason Moreno move right
You're
there.
gonna apologize to Mario?
I ain't gonna apologize.
Come on, bro. Don't be mean like that, bro.
I ain't gonna apologize.
Pobre Mario is all butthurt. Whiskey, over there. Go over there. Feature Mario all butthurt. Carnal, hey, you broke his heart.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So you wanted to apologize
I
to
did
who
want to
then?
apologize, man. Back in the day, man, I was a drunk. I was an ass. And they still stuck around. So I'd like to apologize to everybody out there. I was young. I was stupid. I'm wiser now. I appreciate a lot of things now. I love the Lord.
I've
man.
never seen that side of you,
Well,
bro.
yeah.
I've never I've never worked with you. I've never seen that side that you're talking about.
Talking about being on mic where you just weren't there at the right time, man. I'd be cussing people out. I'd be telling her, you know, F you. And that was stupid. I was so stupid and drunk, man. And it's just, you know, I look back and hanging out with my little girl, and I'm like, how was I like that? You know, it's like just going through all the problems I did. And it's not an excuse, but just going through everything I went through, you know, it took a toll on me, man. I battled depression.
Dude, you know, because there was times that I saw you on Facebook, like, sharing your depression.
Yeah.
And then if you were aggressiveness, you think your daughter having gone through the,
You know,
might have had something to do with it, the cancer?
It probably.
Were you mad at the world for
I
it?
mentioned earlier how I had my anger towards God and stuff like that. And yeah, I want to say that was part of it, but part of it was because I was just in a dark place. I didn't know what I wanted to do. If I even wanted to do music, was I pleasing everybody, but not myself? You know, I'm always worried about pleasing other people rather than myself.
That's the way we are, man.
So I hold a lot in me. I drink it up, stay up for about 3-4 days and act stupid. And I go back on Facebook and I see, what the hell did I just do? Now that I'm doing Nashville, we're actually going to start working with Debbie Green, who's from San Antonio, who was a publicist, who worked with Garth Brooks too. Mm-hmm. So we are going to have a 190 interview tour, radio tour this summer, God willing. She looked over our Facebooks and said, mine and Jason, we had a 3-hour talk. She looked at me and she goes, "You're pretty." I go, "Wow, thank you." "You're very pretty." "How old are you?" "Well, 45. Still got some time." "Okay. This crap needs to stop. This needs to stop." This is Jason's Facebook, by the way. Not mine. Yeah, not mine.
And who's this Rob Romero?
Rob Romeo. But yeah, this needs to stop. This needs to stop, and blah blah blah.
And what is this Ponle Casa stuff? I mean, and Déjale Cuero. What does Déjale Cuero mean?
Oh no.
But yeah, she straightened us out. You know, we're smart about things now, man. We're smart about things, and
but what made you change, dude? I mean, what got you out of that dark place? What happened?
You know, just there was a time where
I remember
the depression.
Well, I remember visiting you at the hospital, man. You had a health scare.
I remember that.
Diverticulitis.
You had a health
You guys
scare.
went, yes.
Yes.
Dude,
Appreciate that, guys.
I mean, I before COVID,
I was supposed to be dead.
Before COVID, I had a habit of visiting friends in hospitals, you know, and giving them, you know, some faith,
Right.
you know, and courage, and hope, and when you were in there, man, I told my wife we got to go see him. You know,
I appreciate that, guys.
See how he's doing, and you know, I know he likes to do a lot of the crazy shit I used to do. Maybe this is something that might make him want to straighten him out.
And there's times I'd call you, hey, Rock, I'm going to, alcohol, I'm going to rehab. And sure enough, I stuck to it. And then I'd wing off. And I really just, the depression really hit me, man. It hit me to the point where I was thinking guns. And I was on medication for that, man. And I remember just blowing up on Facebook saying, man, I broke down crying. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, I remember.
And
we were kind of shocked that you had done that, you know. And I talked
Had I not done that, I think it would have been worse, man, because it felt so good to just let it out. It was amazing. I was like, wow. So ever since that, man, I appreciate life now. I apologize to God, same way I apologize to everybody. How, I died when I was 15. Surgery. I ended up being allergic to one of the anesthesias. Brought me back to life. I almost died again. And I'm like, gosh, man, God's really on my side throughout everything I've done to him, what he's done for my little girl. So that just, one whole day of thinking just really changed me, man. And I said, I got to be a better person, man. My little girl's smiling at me. And I go, I need to be a fucking good person. So ever since that, man, it's, I say my prayers every night. I say my prayers every night, 30 minutes, man. I call my little girl, don't forget about your prayers. No, she doesn't do them, but she's like, okay, Dad. But yeah, it's totally different for me now. Now it's I got a positive vibe. Whether I'm going through something negative, just like my daughter, we make it into a positive. And I explained earlier what was going on. You know what? I'm not going to be home depressed. I'm going to use that energy and do something else. Nashville. We're writing everything down. We're doing this. We're doing that. I feel so good. I'm letting everything out. This is the first time I talk about all this, man, other than that,
Good, man.
But yeah, man.
You came to the right place.
I did. Yeah.
We got a lot of fans and a lot of support, man. Our chat community and subscribership, they're a bunch of good people, bro. That's awesome. We have 64 thumbs up, and we usually have 1 thumbs down. We got 2 today. What happened there, man?
Who's that?
You got 2 thumbs
Pinche
down.
Rob Romero, vato. ¿Qué onda,
Who
Rob?
was that?
Pinche Rob Romero, vato.
And I appreciate you supporting us, man, because, I don't know if it's a Valley thing, but I'm sure it's not. But the way I see it, it kind of looks like it. When you support someone else, you're kissing his ass, right? I'm just there to help out Romeo Vaughn. Nashville.
He's on there right now.
Romeo. Shout out to Romeo, man. Yeah. He's doing good things over there in Nashville, man.
He's been over there a long time.
Santa Rosa,
dude.
yeah. He's introduced me to some good people, man. And he actually, we were there a few weeks ago. We were supposed to go to Keith Whitley's son's party. There was a boxing match going on. He's like, "Come on, man, let's go." He's introduced me to good people. Unfortunately, we didn't go because we had 10-hour sessions, man, at the studio with Johnny, just writing music. Mentally, that'll kick your ass.
Draining.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
God, it's terrible. But again, shout out to Romeo, brother. Thank you so much, man. You've done your interviews. You've always given us props. Everybody in the Valley, muchas gracias, man. I love you, brother. But going back to what we were talking about.
Ponle casa.
Ponle casa.
There you go.
Ponle casa.
But it's I've always been that dude to help out. Just like they've helped me, I've helped out as well.
Pues somos del Valle, bro.
Yeah, we have to, bro. The blue, the brown crab thing, and
the barrel of crabs.
Yeah, the
crab effect.
Yeah, the crab effect.
It does exist, man. I hate to say it, but it does exist.
It exists when you're younger. We're at an age where, come on. It doesn't help. It's better to unite. Just like I was mentioning a little bit ago, about Robert Ray from Alice, who's playing at Brewster's, right? He's headlining over there.
Yeah, he's playing at
It's almost sold
Cool
out.
kid, man.
And I could see you guys playing at Brewster's. I could see you guys playing at Tom Flores. I could see you guys playing at a lot of venues that are historic for country music. And I was thinking bringing Robert Ray down because they'd love to play down here with Bucking Crazy and just uniting and creating
community
of artists that that are working for the country sound, and it's just like that's the way it should be.
It should be like that, man.
It strengthen numbers, but unfortunately, we all want we don't want to share our fans because we think we'll have less fans.
I don't mind it at all, man.
No.
I don't mind it at all because we really have no control over that, But
but we have to realize that fans aren't just fans of one band.
No,
they're gonna be fans. My daughter's fans of Coetzel, McAllen.
We were supposed to play with them.
Motley Crue. I mean, she's fans
of a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's what we all got to understand is that if you're thinking the fans are gonna leave, they're not. They're gonna stay with you, but they're gonna find other, especially in this internet world.
Right.
I mean, you can't keep them forever. All you got to do is be active to keep them engaged with what you're doing. Right. And that's what you're doing, man.
I'm trying, man. Like I said, man, we should all unite and help each other. And you've seen me post that, man. It's show nothing but love and help each other, man. That's the way it should be.
And stop doing this on your Facebook, okay? All right? Because that lady.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Who's this Rob Romero? I like that one, man.
Shout out to my buddy Rob. We almost lost him.
Yeah.
With COVID, man. And
that guy, man, had the worst 2020. I mean, carpal tunnel surgery, COVID, the runs. I mean, you name it. He had it, bro.
Yeah.
But he survived it, and he's doing a lot better, and thank God.
I'm going to be his best man, dude.
Yeah, he's going to get married.
Yeah, he's getting married in December,
Who's
bro.
a poor girl?
At least she's a great vocalist, man. But shout out to my buddy. He's we talk every day, man.
Did he say you want to be padrino de música? Hey, Roy, you want to be padrino de música? Sure. Who do you want to play? Bucking crazy? What the?
No.
In other words, can you play for free?
Yeah. No, you know what? I always have a hard time dealing with that. As a matter of fact, Jason goes, "Hey, so and so called for a wedding." I'm like, "Okay, well, yeah, charge him." Well, he's your friend. Charge him. I mean, no offense, guys, but business is business, man. I mean, I don't mind helping out. I don't mind helping out, but I think I've helped out so many years already. It's like, okay, guys, come on, real friends aren't going to ask for discounts or anything.
That's what I was going to say. A friend would support and pay.
Right.
They know
and
that
not that they have. I mean, don't get me wrong, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you need somebody to.
That was too late, right? I should have said that first. But everybody's got to understand, man. There's a lot that goes into what we do, man. Like you said earlier, you got studio to pay. You got your
musicians.
Exactly.
Yeah,
man.
those are the guys, dude.
Dude, I've had, I'm not gonna lie, over 25 musicians, man, and most of them. We keep in touch and stuff like that, but man, I know who's gonna charge me or what, or okay, we're playing over here. Okay, well,
this is what I charge.
Yeah, I mean, I know these club owners down here get pissed off, but I mean, look at the money we're spending to get up there just to put our music on the radio, But it's tough, man. It's a tough business, bro. It is, and I've thought about quitting so many times, man. But this time, I'm really in love with what I'm doing, man. I can actually say I love it.
The song came out great, man. I love it.
Thank you.
Shout out to Kicker Daddy Legacy.
Yes.
The video is super nice too.
Thank you.
So you all be sure to go to at Buckin' Crazy Band on Instagram and on Facebook. And then you'll find Roy Torres and Jason Moreno and all the band members. You can also ask them, friend request them as well. But just remember, do it at your own risk, okay? Rob Romero. Shout out to Rob.
Nobody's singing about love gone wrong. Being is lonely.
All right, we're going to be right back in just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we play the commercials and then come back, babe?
Yes.
With the rest of it? Okay, we got Rally's headlines. Boy, dude, they found some cocaine
Don't spoil it.
on one of the most craziest things I've ever heard. I had never heard of how they tried to smuggle this cocaine.
Really?
And a dog found it. A dog, one of those sniffer dogs.
Yeah.
But we're coming back with that. Don't go anywhere. Plus, we've got a couple of pictures from a hashtag PBT fan as well, right here on hashtag PBT Monday Night Live.
Dr. T's Primary Care for Men wants to remind you that it's time for your annual physical. Call and schedule an appointment today. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Dr. T's Primary Care for Men help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men is changing the way men's health care is done. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men te recuerda que es tiempo de hacerte tu examen médico anual. Haz tu cita hoy mismo. Es acerca de tu cuerpo, mente y emociones. Deja de sentirte lento, sin energía o estresado. Aun si estás bajo de testosterona, diabetes, alta presión o sobrepeso, deja que Dr. T's Primary Care for Men incremente tu energía, estamina, resistencia y calidad de vida. Comienza a sentirte joven otra vez. Y ahora ofrecemos exámenes rápidos de COVID en ambas ubicaciones.
Most of individuals think DWI and they believe that alcohol must have been the substance that caused the intoxicant. Most blood draws, when they draw your blood, they're checking for alcohol, and so a lot of times they're not checking for any other substances. But there are other substances, other chemicals that we can ingest that one can also be arrested for DWI. Those types of offense, when you're arrested for drugged driving, is definitely a different type of analysis that needs to be taken, and that's where I feel my lawyer scientist education has helped me defend my clients. Alcohol is the only substance in where there is a scientific basis in order to be able to determine intoxication, and so there's not such a scientific basis as a result to any kind of other drugs. It is important in the analysis of these cases that you have an attorney that's going to look at the evidence, look at the data, and be able to defend you properly in these cases. And I feel that that's what the lawyer scientist certification has done for me, and it allows my clients the benefit of my education in that sense. If you find yourself arrested for drug driving, call me and let my lawyer scientist education provide you the best defense.
Okay.
Hi.
Somebody's asking on the chat zone if this is a Little Mermaid cup I'm drinking out of.
I was looking at that earlier. I was like, what is that?
The villain.
It's Ursula.
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't want to say anything, but we knew you had stolen the meme from.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
So here's Mario. We're going to set it up, and then we're going to call Roy.
Really? Is it me, my personal page, or the Buck and Crazy Band?
Huh?
Is it the Buck and Crazy Band page or the personal
I don't
page?
know.
I don't know.
But Mario said, "Nambe de vato me robó mi pinche meme."
I'm gonna go look for the meme after this because I'm curious. now.
So I said, okay, well, let me put, and then we're gonna call Mario, and I called Mario. Bring it up when we're talking with Roy, so you know.
Probably happened on my dark days, man.
It's called it's called pre-production, you know.
Show prep.
Show prep. A lot of what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is it's pretty much put together, and you know.
Sometimes.
But and so I was saying I was gonna drink out of a Mr. Potato Head
Cup.
Yeah. And Riley said, "No, you're being evil. Use this one. You're setting up Roy."
Yes.
I know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Riley's headline.
Finally.
By the way, before we go to our headline,
Reaching.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to let everybody search Heartbreak Song Buckin' Crazy and add it to your playlist and share it with everybody because it's a damn good song. And there's more stuff coming out. And then make sure to go to their social media, hit like, and hit the notification bell so whenever they upload new songs, you get them, okay?
Okay.
All right, so what do we got, babe?
Okay. Well, this one, as you were mentioning earlier, this one's pretty interesting. So CBSNews.com reports dog helps Ohio authorities find cornflakes frosted, in quotes, with 44 pounds of cocaine. So customs authorities in Ohio say a dog helped them intercept a shipment of cereal earlier this month with a special frosting which is cocaine. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers in Cincinnati reported finding 44 pounds of cocaine-coated cornflakes that had been shipped from South America to a Hong Kong home. So it continues to say that officials said a narcotics detection dog named Biko, I think, Biko was checking out incoming freight from Peru on February 13th when he alerted officers to the package. So officers found that the cereal contained white powder and the flakes were coated with a grayish substance. Both tested positive for cocaine, which officials said could have a street value of up to $2.8 million.
They're great.
Yes.
Wait,
and
so how is that even going to be used, though, if it was on cereal?
Well,
exactly. I was just thinking that. I was like, are they going to... It doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't know. There's some guys
Are they just
having
gonna eat it?
a couple extra bowls in the morning, better than coffee, no?
Pinche Biko.
I don't know, but what they...
You know what they... What? Okay, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead. Before you forget.
No,
Before you forget.
Well, they should just get the flakes and just break them all up and... Pinche narizazo de cornflakes.
Oh my!
That was great.
It actually looks like that though. So I'm going to show you all a CBP Twitter page, and this is what they tweeted. It's a photo of the dog, and he looks so gorgeous. But if you look to the right, it's the boxes of cornflakes, and then they kind of have a picture where they kind of cut it up, and it looks like mushed up. What is it? The stuff that you put on your ice cream. Graham crackers.
Graham crackers.
Yeah, graham crackers. So that's what it looks like. So, and it says that's not Frosted Flakes. It says Biko sniffed out 44 pounds of cocaine in a shipment of cereal originating from South America. So they were able to get 44 pounds of cocaine off the street. So thank you to CBP.
So then it wasn't the frost on the flakes. It was just
some of them were.
Okay.
Yeah, they were both. It says right here that both were tested. Let me find it real quick. It says both were tested, and they were. It was official that it was cocaine. It was cocaine. So the frosting, and then I guess in other little areas that they made little compartments in those boxes. The grayish substance was cocaine.
Dude.
So.
¿Cómo andaba Biko?
Yeah, but it was like that Cheech and Chong dog. Remember in Up in Smoke?
Goodness.
Stays frozen. Man.
Man,
somebody was going to have breakfast, man. Big time. Sugar frosted flakes. Super sugar smacks.
Literally.
What would you be able to name those, right? Cocoa Puffs?
Cocoa Flakes.
Cocoa Flakes.
Cocoa Flakes.
I go Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh my God.
So the end of it does say the men and women at the port of Cincinnati are committed to stopping the flow of dangerous drugs, and they continue to use their training, intuition, and strategic skills to prevent these kinds of illegitimate shipments from reaching the public. So great job to them.
That's awesome. All right.
I know.
All right.
Very
So
crazy.
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Some sugar frosted flakes and some extra special
Yes,
Peruvian flake on it.
Before we used to get them little prizes in the box.
Yeah.
This is a major prize right
This
there.
is a huge prize. Oh my goodness.
Dad, why do you have 3 boxes of cornflakes on the bread? No me los comas, no tienen azúcar.
Cost me $50, leave there. Oh my gosh.
All right,
is
so
crazy.
that was, ladies and gentlemen, Rally's headline.
Thank you. But before we move on, I do want to send a special shout out to Sonny James Narvaez, and I wish Ron was here so that way he could see these pictures. But he sent us a picture of him watching our Monday night live show in front of his big screen TV, and he puts there on a little text box, it says, enjoying reruns with friends on Fideo Friday. So he's on the side checking us out. And then he sent us another one where he's actually a part. He's a host. He's a host. It's you and then him in the middle and then Ronnie on the other side. So he photoshopped it to where he's a part of our hashtag PBT team.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
So
awesome.
Sonny James Narvaez from Memphis, Texas. Thank you so much for sharing
you.
those pictures with us. They're amazing.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday, we're going to start, like this past Friday, we were making up a show for last Monday because we didn't have any light, and we did a photo album Friday. So I pulled out 5 old pictures of me, and Riley pulled out 5 older pictures of her, and we were sharing them with the fans, and they were going to town with me, right, bro? So we decided every Thursday we're going to pull out a couple of throwback pictures of myself and of her, and we're also going to have, celebrity pictures.
Yes.
So if you have any pictures with anybody that you consider a celebrity, send us a picture. You can text it to 956-641-3241. And on Thursday, we'll show it to everybody so you can show, it doesn't matter if they're wrestling, music, movies, the local weatherman. It doesn't matter.
Hey, he's a celebrity.
Yeah, he is. I mean, if you meet Tim Smith, like, damn, the guy's a celebrity. You hardly run into the guy.
I ran into him. I was performing in Longboard. That was probably the second time in my life that I've ever seen him.
Yeah, because you don't really run into those guys.
No.
You don't. I saw Oscar Adame at the mall one time, and I was like, that's Oscar Adame.
I've
never seen him. No, I've never seen him in person. It's just weird because you see him on TV like every day, and then you see him in person.
That's why I was with Rock. I'm not lying. When I first met him, I was like, RocknRollJames. I remember back in the day, the show. Yeah.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
I shit you not. No, that's the way I was, man. I got to know him.
No, but I've never really felt myself as being a celebrity, dude. I'm just like a regular dude that likes to party and hang out and have fun and all that good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Sonny James Narvaez, and make sure to text us or celebrity pictures to 956-641-3241. Y no anden photoshopping los pinches pictures.
Por favor.
Okay?
I know. Well, all of the ones that they've sent so far they look pretty legit.
Rock, este es cuando hice Meet la Queen of England, Rock. Que lo seco, bro.
The Queen of England.
Yeah. So, all right. Now we've got Felicia's celebrity headline. All right.
Yes. So, we start with Kim Kardashian files for divorce from Kanye West.
She's back on the market, huh?
It's happening. It's happening. Officially. So Kim Kardashian has filed for divorce from Kanye West after almost 7 years of marriage, but our sources say it's as amicable as the divorce can be. Kim is asking for joint legal and physical custody of the couple's 4 kids. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Kanye is fine with the joint custody arrangement, and we're told both Kim and Ye are committed to co-parenting together. There is a prenup, and we're told neither party is contesting it. In fact, our sources say they are already far along in reaching a property settlement agreement. It was during the last half of 2020 when things got super rocky for Kim Ye. West launched his presidential campaign on July 4th, and weeks later held a bizarre campaign event in South Carolina. At one point, a sobbing Kanye told a story of a discussion he had with Kim, talking about abortion when she was pregnant with their first child. It wasn't long after that when Kanye took a series of shots at the Kardashian/Jenner family on Twitter. And so multiple sources with direct knowledge told us that Kim was ready to call it quits after Kanye's outbursts. If not for Kanye going through a serious bipolar episode, she had felt it would be cruel to end the marriage when he wasn't doing so well mentally. So it says that things have been rocky for a few months. They've been living separately. He was spending time in Wyoming. She was in Calabasas. They took a family vacation late last year to see if they could repair things. Before that, Kim flew out to Wyoming for an emotional face-to-face with Kanye for the first time. And ultimately, they're saying that it's kind of just the whole, I guess they're saying that it's like just differences, like the political differences, the bizarre outbursts, his mental health, that's ultimately led her to just file for divorce. So I honestly saw this coming. I knew this was going to happen. I just didn't think
Why did you know it was going to happen?
Because Kim Kardashian is out in the spotlight as this, I feel like she doesn't take BS from anybody or anything.
Well, she doesn't have to. She's as rich as he is, isn't? Or he's richer.
No, I think she's. Well, I don't know now because of his Yeezy line and all that stuff. I don't know now, but I just feel like she's not gonna deal with that. It's like she doesn't, like you said, she doesn't have to. It's kind of like she's got her own thing going on, and I'm sure it's been tough on her.
Kanye is worth $1.3 billion.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Dang.
1.3 billion.
So then he's worth more than her.
Well, let's find out.
Because last time I checked, I think she wasn't in the billions yet. Kylie was the only billionaire from the family.
Let's see.
She
Kim
was spotted
Kardashian.
also without her ring, right? That's what kind of.
She was spotted. There's actually a photo.
Kim,
she was spotted without her ring.
Kim is estimated to be worth $780 million.
Wow. So yeah, he's worth more than her.
Wow.
I didn't know
I'm a billionaire. I call the shots, woman. Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt like this was eventually going to happen. You know, unfortunately, Kanye is obviously going through something mentally. I stated this a few months ago when we talked about him, and it's sad to see him going through it. But it just, you know, no matter who you are, everybody has problems. No, I don't think it's an act. I don't think so.
It could be an act, dude.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I mean, in this world, in this day and age, those people have publicists that give them what to do and tell them what. Just like Roy Torres said that lady went on the Facebook and said this has got to stop, this has got to stop. They can actually set up scenarios that gets them trending, because that's what it's all about, trending, right?
Well, Joey Garcia said it's the family because he was normal before. So supposedly there's a Kardashian curse on these men that they date. That they lose it or they go downhill or something happens.
Their careers shattered.
I don't know, but when you said at the beginning she's going to be on the market, I'm just curious to see. She's going to be single now.
Pues se va a conseguir un basketball player.
No, you see, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be an athlete. I don't think it's going to be anybody in the music industry.
It's going to be a country singer.
Sorry,
Mom, I didn't mean to. She was in right.
Kim, if you're watching.
Well, if it is, it'll probably be Darius Rucker.
No, I mean,
we go get a tan.
I want to say it's going to be somebody like not in the media, like a lawyer or like an entrepreneur, a businessman.
Hell no. Hell no, because she wants somebody that's going to help bolster her trend. And you know, she's worth I mean, but I think like $780 million, I'd retire,
that's
bro.
It.
I'm done.
Yeah. She's a workhorse.
I mean, I don't need to be out in the but those contracts that they make with people like Yeezys and all the and all the makeups, those contracts they make them say, all right, this is what you got to do. You got to have all these kind of drama on your shit. You know what I mean? Because this is what's going to move the product. Terrible.
Well, the new season's going to air. The last season's going to air in this March or April. It's the season 20 of the show. So this could she's actually filing for divorce. So I don't know.
There's an official document for that.
There's an official document for that.
No, and sometimes they do this to set up the next season. You know, and then keep the Instagram
That's
going.
Why I said geniuses. Yeah?
I mean, he's not $1.3 billion rich for nothing. And neither is Kim at $780 million, dude.
Wow,
she's probably the richest. She's probably the richest one of all of them, no?
No, Kylie is. Kylie's a billionaire. And it's funny because, now that Kim is officially going to be on the market, Courtney just got into a relationship with Travis Barker from Blink-182.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they actually already confirmed their relationship. Wow. So that was crazy. I didn't expect to see her with him, but yeah. But yeah, so there's a lot going on in the Kardashian family right now. Of course, they do have an upcoming season. It's the last season, and so that could be kind of amping it up. But yeah, Kim is officially divorcing Kanye.
Kylie is worth $1 billion.
Yeah, she made the Forbes cover as the youngest billionaire. Self.
And who are the other sisters?
Chloe, Courtney, Kendall.
Courtney.
Oh, Chloe, right? Let's see, Chloe Kardashian. How much is she worth?
I think it's Kylie, Kim.
She's worth $50 million.
Yeah, it's Kylie, Kim, probably Kendall. I think Courtney's the last one.
Courtney, and then Courtney has that dude that was her ex-husband. What's her name?
Scott Disick.
Oh, it's Courtney with a K, right?
Yeah, they're all with a K.
Yeah. Courtney Kardashian net worth.
She's
worth $35 million.
Yeah, I think she's the lowest.
But then there's another sister, right? Kylie's other sister. What's her name?
Kendall. She's a model.
Kendall. How much is she worth?
I want to say maybe about a little bit more than Courtney.
Man, this family. Kendall,
they're just sleeping in money. Like,
she's
how much is Kris Jenner?
Kendall is worth $45 million.
Oh wow!
And then Kris is KRIS, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kris Kardashian.
Jenner.
That's the mom.
Jenner.
Dude, that lady is like, she's like an inspiration. Like, she is a businesswoman all the way.
She's worth $190 million.
Oh wow.
Kris Jenner.
Whoa.
Yeah, but man, I mean, that doesn't come close to.
No, not.
No.
It's Kanye, and then it's Kylie, and then it's Kim.
Kim.
Those are the three big
top ones.
I mean, they don't have to work. They don't have to do anything. I'd quit.
And still live where they are.
No, but I'm sure they love what they do. It's a passion too. Like,
and who knows what the Kanye's kids are going to become as well. I mean, those kids, they got it all, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's gonna be a big divorce, like a big divorce, like a lot of money involved.
It's gonna get ugly.
A lot of money involved.
Gosh.
They're stating that so far it hasn't been.
No,
ugly,
but they have those
a prenup.
Yeah, they have prenups, no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but like they have, I don't know how many like homes, and I'm sure. I mean, there's a lot made after they've been married for 7 years. So
Seems I don't know why it seems longer.
Right? I think they were dating for a while.
So I've got that was Felicia's
That was my celebrity news.
Celebrity news. All right. And so I've got a little something here, a little country music stuff for Roy. Country music star George Strait.
Wait. I don't mean to interrupt, but what am I worth?
Oh.
I'm just joking.
It says here, Whataburger combo.
They're about right.
Double meat, double cheese.
Double meat. You're up to double meat, double cheese.
Yeah.
And what a size of fries. And it says you're not worth a cinnamon roll, too, dude.
And a Dr. Pepper shake.
I'm happy with that, baby. Yes, I'm happy with that. I'll take that.
Hey, we're worth tacos plebe, bro.
Yeah, that's beyond.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt, man.
Country music star George Strait lowers the price on his San Antonio home.
Oh, is that the one on top of the mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a
What did he have it at?
Country music legend George Strait has reduced the price on his custom-built home in San Antonio. He is selling the Santa Fe-style mansion in the Alamo City for how much do you think?
$2 million?
15.5.
Nope.
Oh, dear.
I'm gonna say like 20. Just gonna go way up there. Like,
7.5 million.
Oh,
20 million. Okay, not 20 million.
All right, that was
There's some houses
I'm a musician.
that are
I know what. Yeah.
expensive.
If this was the Price is Right, Roy would have won.
Oh, wow.
And I would have been way off.
Yeah, because if you go over on the Price is Right, you lose.
Yeah.
So he was the lowest.
Yeah, I was close to it.
It's like
I should have said $1, right?
Yeah,
That's why they do that. That's why they do that.
Well, it's because when she said 17 and you were like, nope. I was like, it's got to be more.
Higher, yeah.
Like, it's got to be more. There's like no way, but I'm just going to throw it out there.
Yeah. All right. So I also got another one. This is it says with all eyes on country music, will Black Nashville get the reckoning it deserves?
Oh, wow.
And so they have some black artists on this, if you see it on the screen. Country music's longstanding race problem suddenly became a hot topic in early February after the white 20-something good old party boy and newly minted country chart topper Morgan Wallen was caught on tape drunkenly shouting a racist slur, despite the fact that he was promptly booted from radio rotation, streaming playlists and award eligibility, and suspended by his label Big Loud in an ambiguous distancing gesture. Sales and streamings of his double album surged. So I mean,
I saw that.
it's because people don't like this cancel culture stuff, dude. You know, everybody makes mistakes. People, I mean, they're human.
Yeah.
And they're caught off, they're caught in a position where they're not, he was drunk. They were partying.
I mean,
Going back to what I said, that's why I'm apologizing. You're drunk and you're doing stupid things.
Besides that, dude, look, I know the N-word is bad.
yeah, it is bad.
But the rap artists have mainstreamed that word.
Right,
I mean, I've
right,
seen
I get
Hispanics call each other that.
Right, I
and
get
they
it.
don't call each other that, out of being racist.
Right.
They call each other that out of, just like homeboy.
Dude,
I walked into Buckle store, right? And they had the rap station on, and every other word was N.
I know.
Yeah,
I
the
was so
N-word.
uncomfortable.
Well, I mean,
I was really uncomfortable.
I was uncomfortable because it was like, okay, we're in a mall store, right? But I had no problem with it. It's rap. It's music. I listen to rap.
That's their way of like expressing themselves in rap. You know?
But they've made that word they've mainstreamed it. where now, but you know what? It's selective who can use it.
Right.
You know, and if it's mainstreamed by the rap artists, why are people being selective about who can use it and who can't? You know, it's something that's mainstream. Like I said, there's Hispanics that call each other that, like camaradas. It's like way, you know, you know that you call each other, hey, that's my end. You know what I mean? Even Obama used it. Didn't he use it on that when he did, or not Obama, but the comedian that was doing that that press corps dinner where he said Obama is my, and he said the word. Mm-hmm. And now it's like everybody's being chastised, ostracized, canceled, deplatformed, taken off record labels, radio rotation. I mean, they took him off of radio rotation, and you go to the hip hop channel, and there's nothing but the N-word.
You know what? You know what the crazier thing about it is that they could literally look up something that he said before he was even an artist, and they'd cancel him.
Yeah,
that's the scary part. I mean, it happens. I saw the video. I saw because I actually, you know, I like Morgan Wallen's music. I do. When I saw
he's got a great voice.
Yeah. When I saw the video and he was all drunk and he was at his own house, the neighbor across the street was the one filming him. And he said that word. I mean, I, as a person, I don't use that word because I know it's not right to use it and I would never want to use it. But he said it. It came out. He was talking to his friends. He was wasted. Doesn't justify it, but he was wasted. He was at his house. I don't think he should get kicked off a record label for it. All that work he put in.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of white people that do like Hispanics and call each other with the N-word as well. Yeah. It's just a mainstream word now. Yeah. It's become mainstream because rap artists have made it a very popular word, and it's cool. They made that word cool, but it's selective on who. There's people that decide who should use it and who shouldn't. Yeah. You know, it shouldn't be a death sentence if somebody uses it because it's all over.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a mainstream thing.
And it's hard, especially when you say something, because a lot of times words just come out, dude. Like, you might be having a bad day and something just comes out and you're like, okay, I shouldn't have said that. I'm so sorry. And it's like, you already said it. It's like, you're screwed. There goes your career. There goes all the years of hard work. Like, there goes everything you have because that word slipped out. Yeah. And, you know, there's some people that use it on purpose to degrade a certain race. Yeah. Those are the people that should get, you know, punished for it. Yeah. But it's like this guy was just talking and he was like, hey, you make sure you get home. Drunk. And he said the word. And it's kind of like. Sober? Had he been sober at a bar telling somebody directly to the face, totally I understand. Yeah. That's on him.
But what my beef is with it is that, you know, you have rappers beefing with each other and they call each other that name.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And, you know, they also use it as a friend thing, you know, so they've mainstreamed that word.
I get you, yeah, of course.
If they're going to be chastising and taking people off record labels and record radio stations playlists because they used that word once and got caught with it, well, then all the rap songs should be taken off the radio. I mean,
that does make sense.
Yeah.
Why is it only for a certain culture that can't be able to use it and a certain culture can? It's like, hey, you know what? It's mainstream, dude. Yeah, everybody uses that word. I never used it.
I learned that word through music.
Yeah.
I never heard it in my house. I never heard it around, you know, growing up, I heard it in songs.
You got a little white kid, right? And he's in the car and his parents are listening to hardcore rap. And all he's listening is like that, what's that WAP song? Wet ass.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, I was imagine a parent just listening to it because they think it's okay. And the little kid's listening to it. They go to school and they start using those words. They start using the N-word. And then what? And then they get chastised for it. And they get deplatformed and they get punished. Yeah. Well, hey, look, we're listening to it in the radio. It was coming out.
That's why I was extremely uncomfortable at Buckle. I mean, we've listened to that music before, but there was kids around, and so I felt
in a public place.
Yes, I felt so uncomfortable, and the kids were just kind of walking around.
But you don't think those kids have already heard that word?
Yes, but I'm saying to me, I was uncomfortable because of that. Like, the store should not have had that. Like, just get a clean version of it. Good grief, it was so loud.
But you know what? I wasn't on my speakerphone saying you should close this store down.
Correct.
You should cancel them. Mm-hmm. You should. You know what? Just take the song off. That's it. Yeah. You don't have to destroy somebodes. Somebody's life. You don't have to destroy somebody's
Doesn't
career.
have to go that far.
It doesn't have to go that far, but that's the way these cancel culture people
I'm noticing,
are.
though, that a lot of people are, like you said, getting sick and tired of this cancel culture stuff. Because, like, I have a TikTok, and I get on TikTok and stuff. And they were canceling, I don't know what it was. They were canceling somebody. And, like, all the comments I thought were going to be agreeing with it, they were all like, screw cancel culture. I'm sick of it. Who cares? Like, get over it. People are going to slowly start getting fed up because everybody's going to become a victim of cancel culture if it keeps going.
Yeah.
You're not even going to be able to say one word because they're going to want to cancel you and your business, your life, everything you do. And that's going to start hitting everybody, and everybody's going to be like, okay, wait, I don't like this. This is cancel culture. Don't cancel me. It was an accident.
Well, I had that,
like,
I had that done to me, dude. Some dudes that I thought were friends of mine, that I've helped, monetarily and stuff. Whenever you know me, Roy. If you're hurting, man, I'm gonna help you out, man. How much you need, bro? I'm gonna help you. You know what? You don't have to pay me back. If you want to pay me back, but you don't have to. I'm gonna help you out, and that's just the kind of person I am. And then these dudes, they screenshot a post that I made, and it was the day of that that Capitol riot. There was a video, and it was all the people were in front of the Capitol. It was real serene, real quiet, and they were just standing there, And I put, what a glorious sight, we the people at the Capitol,
right?
And not burning down buildings, not burning down, and stuff. And then the shit hit the fan, right? Wow. So I took it down, I was like, okay, it got out of hand. At first it wasn't, but then it got out of hand. So I took it down. Well, these guys, they took a screenshot and they started putting it on their Facebook, telling them to be careful with me and that.
I saw on Twitter, this girl was telling everybody to stop listening to the Q.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What? Like, that's ridiculous.
Or be careful where they spend their money with me and who they hire for their entertainment. And I was like, I couldn't freaking believe it, dude.
Crazy.
And it's like, all right, you know what? They're on my shit list. I don't believe in that. I wouldn't do that to anybody, even my enemy. And what did they accomplish? What did they accomplish? I mean, they just lost their friendship with me. I'm never gonna help them again. If I see them sinking in quicksand, I'm gonna put my foot on their head. I ain't gonna give them a hand, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because And so I was like, and what did it do? I'm still here. We're still here. We're still going to move forward. People say things sometimes and they got to take it back or whatever. We do it. But this cancel culture, no hala, bro. No hala, bro.
And especially when you become especially when you start, when you're in the limelight,
right.
as an artist or as anybody, you got to be very careful, man. Exactly. You cannot even
you can't drunk tweet.
Yeah.
There's sometimes where I have to go back and edit what I posted because it's like, okay, I know who's going to take it like
you're
this.
You're overthinking like, okay, wait. And it might not even be bad, but you still have to
Yeah, but there's people out there who's just going to take it out of content and just.
And that's the thing about texting and typing is people will get it out of context.
There's no emotion in texting.
Yeah, and there's no verbal, right. There's no verbal in it. You know what I mean?
It's just
no tone on it, so people can take it any way they want. You know,
it's hard. It's tough.
It's crazy, but going back to this about all eyes on country music, will Black Nashville get the reckoning it deserves? It should. I always thought there's a lot of talent out there. Darius Rucker
definitely.
went one of my favorite
Kane
artists.
Brown. I like Kane Brown.
Yeah. And one of my favorite was.
No, I'm just joking.
It's that
I like him.
He's got a deep voice.
Yeah.
Charlie Pride is one of my all-time favorite, artists, and he had some really cool songs. Man, is anybody going to San Antonio?
Yeah. He recently passed away.
He recently passed away. I remember he was on The View, and Whoopi Goldberg tried to get him to, shit on all the country, white country artists and stuff. Right. And he didn't want to have none of that.
And he was going to the time, 50s and 60s?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's when it was tough.
That's when it was tough.
Yeah, I remember seeing an interview with him, and he said that the first show he played in was in Michigan, I think, and when people didn't know what he looked like because they were just listening to him in the radio. Right. And when they saw it, he noticed a silence in the entire arena that they were shocked because, it's interesting, but in country music, the Hispanics and blacks are tan contados, bro.
Yeah.
It's not, there's not many. I mean, you had Freddie Fender, Johnny Rodriguez,
Yeah.
You had, you had Charlie Pride, and then you had Darius Rucker. So they're very minimal, limited.
Yeah.
But now you got guys like Johnny Garcia that have broken into the business. So there's a lot of people that have had an opportunity. They can go either way they want. Maybe there's a lot of artists that don't want to get into country and want to get into something else, because Nashville isn't just about country anymore.
No, it's a mixture of
it's
a lot of
rock,
stuff.
it's metal, it's indie, it's everything.
Yeah.
Because that's where the studios are at. That's where Music City now. But here in Texas, you have the Texas country scene. How tough is it to get into that circle in Austin, dude? It's. I mean, I don't.
It
see,
is very tough.
I don't see too many Hispanic artists.
There's a tight circle. There's a tight circle. I won't put any names out there, but there's a tight circle out there.
You got Kevin Fowler. You got Randy Rogers.
Kevin's a great cat. You bet.
Oh, they're great guys.
Oh, I got stories on him.
But they're not the business. They're the artists.
Right.
In the business to break into it. It's I don't know. It's a little.
Debbie
tough.
Green, who fortunately we're gonna get to work with this summer. She's one of the ones out there that she's big on that. She's very well respected. So I'm gonna try to break in there, man. I'm gonna try to break in there.
Yeah. And what happens when you break in? You get a lot of good. When we went to go see Randy Rogers, he brought some kid from Del Rio. I forgot his name, but he was just doing acoustic. And he sang in Spanish.
Was that recently?
Yeah. Yes. It was in November. Intocable played the next night.
Right. That was outside.
But they had a young kid, and I went and I bought a shirt from him. It was $20. I gave him $40, and I was like, wow, thank you. And I went, dude, I know how it is.
Oh, you can tell he's humble.
Yeah, he's a good kid, right? But he did some volver.
Wow, that's crazy.
So Randy Rogers apparently saw him somewhere and brought him under his wing. But
that's cool.
It's a white dude singing a Spanish song. Like remember when George Strait did it? Right?
El Rey or
El Rey.
And there's some great Hispanic artists that are capable of doing that as well, dude. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. So that was just a couple of the shows.
I don't know how, Rock.
No, man.
I know. I was thinking like me and my dad. We like went on a.
Rant.
You just like see Roy looking back and forth. Like
I feel like I'm at home right now, just looking at you guys.
I just don't understand the the cancel culture.
Right, I get you.
And people trying to destroy people's livelihoods.
Right.
You don't do that. You don't try to hurt somebody's livelihood, bro.
Man, that's not the way to live.
That livelihood helps them support his kids, helps them support no matter what they do. Just they did something dumb, move on.
Right,
everybody does something stupid. Right. Everybody
nobody's perfect. Everybody everybody makes mistakes.
And the people that are shitting on somebody because they got caught doing something stupid have done probably double shit that person did. But that makes them. It gives them this feeling of superiority to do that.
They get off on it.
Yeah, they get off on it. It keeps them from seeing themselves, seeing somebody else and destroying them. And I don't believe in that shit,
That's
bro.
sickening.
I don't believe in that shit, bro. I'm serious, bro. All right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You thought we were going to leave the show without some fireworks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explosives.
So, Roy, we want to thank you for coming over, dude. I really appreciate you taking the time. Joey Jams was supposed to be here tonight, but he couldn't make it because during the freeze, his wife owns a business in Alice, and the pipes busted. You were supposed to be here
the 8th,
2 weeks from tonight. Yeah. Because we were going to have you next week, but you were going to be out of town.
All right, I leave this Wednesday.
Yeah,
to Minnesota.
What are you going to go do up in Minnesota?
It's family thing.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a week. Do you mind real quick if I say a shout out to my boy Andy from 5150? He does my beard. Shaves my head.
Looks great.
Over there in
Ed
Couch Elsa.
Super nice.
Okay, and they were like, well, you got some grays. Why do you color it? Why do girls use filters? I mean, but shout out to 5150 Ed Couch Elsa, man. They did a hell of a job. These guys are always on point.
I don't want to just for men. Come on.
Say, I know my chest.
So Joey Jams is going to be here in 2 weeks, okay? I know some people were asking about it on the chat zone, but we appreciate you joining us. We have 92 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Whoever did the 2 thumbs down, probably Rob Romero.
That's probably someone I was talking about earlier.
Bien haters, los vatos.
That's okay, but they're watching.
Be sure to search Heartbreak Song, Bucking Crazy. We'll put the link at the bottom in the description for you to just click on it and give them a like and give them some support. And if you want to know where they're performing, Go to the at Bucking Crazy Band
on Facebook.
Do you have a website or no? No, not yet.
No. Actually, that's something we're working on.
Okay.
Man.
So but go to their social media. That's where you find everything.
Yeah.
And they'll be performing. They're going to be playing around the Rio Grande Valley and going upstate as well. And if you want to book them, well, you can call them or message them on social media as well. They're willing to travel upstate and play it anywhere you want. And they're worth every penny, ladies and gentlemen. So their new song, Heartbreak Song, Roy Torres, Bucking Crazy. I want to thank our sponsors, Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Rene A. Flores.
Driving down a goodbye road, scanning through the radio, 'cause misery loves company, and here I am alone, dying for some steel guitar, and I hear somebody falling apart.
Wave at them, Roy.
To share my pain, but it sounds the same on every station in this car. But nobody's singing about love gone wrong, or being as lonely as the night is long. I like a party in a truck every bit as much as the next guy. Now come on, she's gone, and sometimes you need a heartbreak. Fight back tears.